What's going on, man? Welcome back to Navigating Life's Challenges with Joe. Today, man, we just sitting on the porch. It's getting ready to rain. See my little pumpkins. And man, I just decided to come on here and, chat it up with y'all real quick. And I wanted to talk to y'all about the difference between people that are successful and make a lot of money and those of us that don't and never seem to be able to amass any amount of success. And I wanted to kind of give y'all my opinion on why I think that is. And the number one reason for that, in my opinion, is mindset. People are naturally pessimistic and very easily, think negatively about anything that they're doing. And we all battle with the pessimistic way of thinking. It's something that every person in this world that, even the ones that have mastered their mindset struggle with. We all tend to struggle with thinking positively. It's very easy to think that something's going to go wrong whenever you're working on a task or whenever you're putting a plan together or you're trying to build something. It's very normal to really struggle to think positively about that. So it's important to have a positive mindset, and it takes a lot of work to be positive. Um, and one of the things that I've learned that has helped me to maintain my positivity is the things that I absorb, the things that I'm watching, that I'm listening to. I try to constantly surround myself or observe people that are successful, that are doing the things that I want to do. Those things, that observation, and me seeing other people do some of those things, it keeps the hope alive in me, which I don't like to use the word hope, but it keeps the possibility of it happening for me alive. Um, and I think that's important. The other thing I think, as far as mindset, it's going to be people's, fear of failure. A lot of people look at failure as, you know, this, I don't know, unbearable emotion, or this unbearable experience when everything that you need to get where you want to go lies in the ability to overcome failure. The ability to fail and deal with and process failure. That's where the success, your growth, the knowledge that you need to move forward lies. And a lot of people don't understand it's super duper important to take risk. You have to take risk. You can't be afraid, and just to use the analogy, to jump out of the plane. You know, um, all of the beautiful things in life are on the other side of fear. Fear is what keeps us in a box. In order to maneuver and operate outside of the box, you have to be willing to be optimistic, be open-minded, and be fearless. You know, um, he who swings big misses big. You know, and there's gonna be times where you don't land you don't land your blow. You don't do the thing that you set out to do. But what's important to understand is that within that struggle are lessons. Within that struggle are lessons that are necessary to accomplish the ultimate goal. And also, sometimes we think that what we're setting out to accomplish is that which we are meant to accomplish. But sometimes, man, God has different plans. But He has to take you through all of those ups and downs, all of those different challenges, so that you learn the things and skills, that you need to learn, so that you can harden your skin and be able to um, deal with the challenges that are, that are going to be thrown at you in order to get to where ultimately, you know, um, you'll end up being. And a lot of times we don't see where that is. We don't see that end goal. Sometimes God, you know, keeps us shielded from the end goal and those different challenges that we may face, because if you knew, then you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't strive to continue if you just knew that some of the challenges that you might face. And I think that not knowing is what allows us to eventually overcome those challenges and continue to move forward. um, so I think those things are extremely important. Your mindset, man. A lot of the millionaires and billionaires that we see, they have a very special mindset and a mental capacity to do what it is that they need to do, and whatever that may be. um and they're not dependent on the opinions of others, as far as them trying to accomplish or complete a task. I think everything lies, in your ability to believe in yourself. um And I just really believe that in order to strengthen that belief, man, you got to jump out there and go fail. You got to go try. You know, um, you got to do the thing that it is that, you feel you really want to do. You got to give it a shot. You don't want to live your life with regret. There's a Denzel Washington gave a speech at one of the universities, and he was talking about, and just to kind of sum it up, he was talking about dreams and goals that people have that they never try to accomplish. And he was talking about how, those dreams come to people and they allow those dreams to die because they never pursue them. They never, take them up and try to accomplish them. And that speech really resonated with me, and it's something that I always listen to from time to time, because it's a great reminder that you don't know, no one knows definitively what they're gonna do and what they're gonna be, in their lifetime. A lot of people feel like they do, but you really don't. But that doesn't mean that you don't try to accomplish things in your life. It's very important that you set those goals and you try to obtain and achieve those goals. Um, but yeah, very important speech. Like I said, it's something I listen to all the time. Um, One of the hardest things to deal with is regret. You don't want to get old and look back at the things that you never attempted to do, um, you know, and feel like, man, if I would have only gave, gave it a shot, who knows, right? You want to go through life with no regrets. You want to give it your all. You want to say that you try. I try everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm extremely optimistic and open-minded. I give everything a try. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's other social media platforms, whether it's e-commerce, I'm giving it all a shot. I'm not gonna sit here and say, dang, I didn't try that. Obviously, I'm not just gonna hop on here and do nothing that I just know that I don't enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things that I give a shot or try to do, I actually enjoy doing. So I give it all a shot. Even with YouTube, I've tried a variety of different genres or topics or niches, just to kind of see where I fall in. I'm kind of settling on this thing where, I want to kind of get on here and talk and just kind of be myself. I find value in releasing those thoughts, and hopefully other people out there can get value from that as well. I hate talking when people are coming. It makes me feel weird. But that's something that I've grown to start doing. Just kind of going through some of these challenging situations that I've had to overcome and sharing those things with you guys. And hopefully, you guys can utilize the conversation and pull from it what you need to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish, you know. But yeah, man, trying everything. I'm trying everything. I'm leaving no stone unturned. Um, Ultimately, that's a way to find out what it is that's for you. But I also know that all the skills that I'm learning, you know, all of the hardships, the things that I'm experiencing, are helping develop me into whatever it is I need to develop